Transformation is in the works to create a unified organization representing business and industry here in the state. President and CEO of the Mississippi Economic Council, Scott Waller, is here now with a Zoom call to tell us more about this initiative. And this is being called the Mississippi Business Alliance. This would be a change and basically a consolidation of a few agencies to boost growth, economic growth in the state. So why is it needed and what is it all about?
Well, the biggest thing is we feel like we need to have the ability to unify the business community, have a single voice representing them. MEC, which serves as the State Chamber of Commerce, represents all sectors of the economy all across Mississippi. The Manufacturers Association, Mississippi Manufacturers Association, represents our manufacturing sector very well, and we have some common members in both. And then the BIPEC, which is the Business and Industry Political Education Committee, is where we look at it from a political standpoint, making sure that we've got political leadership understanding the importance of a strong business climate. So we've kind of been working separately, but together in a lot of ways. We've had a great partnership over the years, but it just made sense that we bring these groups together to better serve the members that support us. All three of these are private, not-for-profit organizations that represent the business community and try to make Mississippi a great place to do business.
And so if you're all working together under the same umbrella, how would that streamline the push to bring in new developments to the state?
Well, I think one thing, what it would do from our perspective as an organization, it would make us much more efficient. And I think when you think about it from the standpoint that we've got businesses all across Mississippi that's willing to support all three entities, and now if we can use those resources in a way to make us really have a much stronger voice at the Capitol. And I think that's what the members of all of our organizations see as the biggest value of this. And then we can create the ability to go to the legislature, talk about why we have to have certain legislation as it relates to economic development, as it relates to growth, and not only just attracting new companies, but helping our existing companies be very successful and grow right here in Mississippi.
And so the plan is, if it comes together, this would start in 2026. Would you need support from the legislature to get this going, or these are all private entities?
These are all private entities. Back in May, we signed a letter of intent to make this merger happen. It's not official until all three boards approve it, but we've been working very diligently. Our goal is by fall to be in a position to ask the boards to create a new entity. We would dissolve the other three entities over time in the process, and ideally by January of 2026, the Mississippi Business Alliance, which is what we will call the new organization, will be up and running and really a much more effective way to help businesses all across Mississippi.
And while I've got you here real quick, do you have any news or anything working in the works for developments here on the coast that might be in the pipeline?
Well, I think when you look at what's happening in the coast from an economic standpoint, is continuing to grow. There's nothing specific. What our organization is we really work with the legislature to create the environment to be successful. It's the economic developers, and we've got great economic developers all across the state. But I think there's still a lot of potential. I think the coast is continuing to grow, and I'm excited. Every time I'm down there, I'm always very bullish on what's taking place there, and I think that its best days are still ahead.
Best days are still ahead. We like to hear that. Scott Waller, thanks for joining us here for a few minutes.
Thank you.